Okay, so here's an
Hi
AP
guys,
Chem
welcome to
video.
our AP Chem video.
So I did really good on the test, but not so good on turning stuff in.
And I did better on turning stuff in, but not good on the test. But one thing you should know before taking this class, if you ever feel like you can't do this, or like, oh, AP Chem is too hard, like there was genuinely a point for me where I also felt that, but just stick with it, trust me, it'll be rewarding. Miss Landry will be there to help you, and
It's
you
a really
can get
fun
back
class.
on. Yeah, it's a really fun class, and you can get back. You got this.
Personally, it was my favorite class this year. Like, we both had fun in it,
Yeah,
but like
we
I
did.
loved that class. So
It's so fun.
it was definitely the best class. Anyways, so with our little things and with me being good at tests but not turning stuff in, I would not suggest that because
Yeah,
it's
don't do
not
that.
fun. It's stressful to turn, because like, so it's 9 units and you turn in everything for the unit on the test day, and because of that, it's like a lot of time, but it's also a lot of work. So you don't wait till the end of the unit to do everything
Yeah,
because
do
it's
not do
not
that.
it's not fun.
It's not worth it.
Um,
Okay, some just helpful advice. If in the beginning of the year you'll have like a memory test and things like that, and you'll learn things like solubility rules, know that like it's important to know because they can definitely help
Oh.
you, but it's not like the end of the world if you don't completely
you do not need to know
memorize
your
every single
organic
one.
compounds.
Yeah,
need to know
don't
that.
worry about that.
I mean, like, obviously for the like little test stuff in the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
you should memorize that, but don't
And they can
stress the
help
whole
you,
year
yeah,
about
don't
it.
stress.
And yeah, it won't hurt you to know it. Just like don't stress over it.
Also, just some helpful tips. You can always make mnemonics, like we'll show you on the screen, and they can just help you with like overwhelming memorizing things if you're
Yeah.
getting a little
Like me and Anna,
hard.
you're supposed to know the strong acids and bases, and me and Anna made one for the strong
Yeah.
acids, and we like fully know them now, which we don't
Yeah.
really know their strong bases.
Also,
I would say.
some more advice is just in the beginning of the year, sit with people who will keep you on, like make sure that you'll stay on task, but that you can also like collaborate with. Like so, Veronica and I sat next to each other this year, so a lot of our worksheets we ended up doing together and helping each other out. But sometimes we did get off task, so
Yeah,
just
I would
make
say
sure you don't do
Anna
that.
and I were bordering on too like close of friends to sit next to each other because we
Yeah.
would talk too much, but
So just-
we also did work good together. But
yeah, so just try not to talk as much.
For
For labs.
oh yeah, so here's some little helpful things for labs. So
Yeah. So labs, I'd say the biggest tip to do well is first of all read the instructions. Lab reports can look scary because there's like a bunch of things you need to do, but honestly, Miss Landry sometimes lets you do less than that and you don't have to do all the things on the lab report. So read the instructions and just make sure to stay neat and precise with your lab report.
yeah,
And don't wait till the last minute. Like make sure
Yeah.
you spread out your time for after you do the lab
and
before the
read
due date.
read through the lab before you actually do it, just like through the instructions, because it's not that long and it like just makes you understand what you're doing a lot more. It's like a lot easier than like trying to do the lab and like reading as you go.
Okay, so fun labs we did and also just some tips.
Oh yeah, okay. So for the titrations, go so slow at the end. It changes so fast. Like the color,
Yes.
it just goes slow. And I think you do one in normal chem, so I think you're good with that. But still, just a little reminder.
We also did chromophotography.
That was fun. That
Yeah.
that one's like it was with like Kool-Aid and you like
Yeah.
separate out the dyes and it's really cool.
So that's really cool.
And we did a really fun one for Christmas where we put iron in like an ornament and
Yeah.
it like lays like the outside of the ornament with like iron. It was really pretty and fun. So
Yeah.
Miss Landry does like fun little things like that a lot.
Yeah, so don't be afraid. AB Chem is not just, it's not going to be like, just like, it's not going to be horrible, trust.
It's
like,
a lot of work, but it's like
Yeah.
fun work.
She also does like fun, little extra fun things we did, whereas we had like little mini demos where like if Miss Landry tells you to go outside, bring your goggles, like usually you're going to be blowing something up and it will be really fun.
Yeah. Okay, some of our expectations. So the class, like, we expect it to be fast-paced because Miss Landry told us before, but it's very true. Like,
Yeah.
she's not just trying to scare you. Like, that's actually just how the class is. Like, all the summer
Yeah.
work and stuff, that's not just to, like, discourage you from taking the class or anything. That's just how the class is.
Yeah,
So just
and
beware.
also like Miss Landry will give you time to complete all your assignments during class, but you also need to be prepared to work outside of class and like watching the lectures. Like all the lectures you watch them outside of class. So just be prepared for that, and also be prepared to do better on some units than others. Some might click more, but yeah. Another fun thing we did. I don't know if she'll do this year, but if Miss Landry offers to meet on Sunday, you should go because it helps you learn more AP Chem and like review, and it's also just kind of a lot of fun, honestly.
Okay, and also, so we were talking about how for the labs you should look on Google Classroom and stuff. That
Oh,
just
yes.
kind of applies for everything. Like Miss Landry is very, very thorough with her Google
And
Classroom,
organized, yes.
and it's all organized and it's all very accurate and like up to date. Like if she moves like a test date or anything like that, she
Yeah.
updates it like immediately. She does your grades so fast. She's
Literally,
very
like
good
if
about
you
that.
took a test, like we took our first period and second period was our AP Chem. We could like take a test that morning and then know our grades by like the end of the day on Google Classroom.
Yeah, so
So
just
just-
use Google Classroom because
that's-
it's very. She's
yeah.
like one of those teachers who is
Yeah.
very good about Google
And
Classroom.
that's where you get your lectures, your assignments, reference sheets,
like everything.
everything.
And also,
We used AP Classroom.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah, you
just
talked about that.
also on College Board, be ready for some multiple choice FRQ things to do. But most of the work is
they're
genuinely
pretty.
on
They're
Google
pretty.
Classroom.
Yeah, and the AP
Yeah.
Classroom things aren't bad. The FRQs are a
Yeah.
little long, but
Okay.
it's fun.
So last little bit about
Miss Landry. We love Miss Landry.
We-
Go to her if you have
She
questions.
is the
she
nicest
the
person
most
ever.
helpful.
She will always help you. Like, it's
Like
she's amazing.
She's very nice and like good at explaining it. Like
Yes.
she knows. Well, obviously she knows what she's talking about. She's the teacher, but she's like very good at explaining and she's very
Yes.
willing to. And she's also
Yes.
very, very helpful and generous. Like with her time. Like she will.
Yes,
if
like
you
she
go to
met
her
outside. She will be glad to meet with. Sorry, she'll
No,
be
you're
glad to meet with you outside of school or just
She's,
whenever
like,
you can. Like she wants
very.
to help you.
Yeah, she wants to help you. That's
The only
good.
thing is, don't make this mistake of don't not watch the lectures and then ask your questions
'Cause
because
then
that
that's,
just
like,
gets really
wasting her
annoying.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do that. So make sure you
So
watch the lectures before you ask for her help.
yeah,
And so just like overall, to sum it all up, just like
it's a
do-
hard class,
yeah,
but it's fun.
and you can do it. So
Miss Landry's
do
very
your
helpful.
work, stay on task. Don't
Talk to
forget
Miss
to
Landry if you have
ask for
questions.
help. Yep.
Yeah.
And just don't be discouraged. So
Yeah.
yeah, good luck in AP Chem. You got it.